Hey, yo, what's up, beautiful people? Welcome to another vlog episode of Ta1k podcast. And then, as you can see, we're in San Antonio going to see the Spurs and Lakers play as my daughter is coming in with the little LeBron James t-shirt jersey on. Her favorite player is LeBron, so she got to see LeBron play for the first time, just like I did. Look, she's so excited as we go into the stadium. We were sitting up there a little bit, but we still got to see some clear shots. As you can see, my boy Bron, and he's going to meet up with CP3 in a second. But it's crazy cool to see how they basically gave Bron the keys to picking the game balls, and Chris Paul as well. So like that's how much time these boys can put in. They get to pick the game ball. They get to do all this, do whatever they want to. Okay. Also got to see the signature powder throw. Okay, you see it. I see it on TV all the time. But to see it in person was even more special. You see him dapping up the team, his teammates. His son Bronny was there, so seeing a father and son suit up on the same court for the first time in my lifetime was crazy. It was fun. It was cool to watch. Seeing Bron being him, it's like fun and funny at the same time because I never thought I would see it in person, but I did. Shout out to Bron. Shout out to all of the Lakers and Spurs organization for putting on a good show. As I'm here talking, I think this is the time where I say, look at Richard Jefferson's bald head. That dome was easily visible. Okay, me, my stepdad, my homie Adrian, my daughter, we all was lit. You see us posing for the pictures. Okay, as you can see, we got pictures of them playing. Saturday night came, and then this is my birthday party. I'm with friends, I'm with family, my mom, my grandma, my stepdad, and my aunt. We all had a great time as we all was wild. Sunday came. It was easy. It was easy to chill because I was around family. We literally had a ball on Sunday watching football. They gave me a cake. They cooked dinner for me. It was a fun weekend. Very fun weekend. Birthday weekend was lit. I'm so happy that I had my friends and family with me the whole weekend, and we turned up. Yeah, my stepdad with that's a lit jersey. I probably gotta take it from him, but don't tell him I said that. But anyway, as you can see, my mom, she got my high school jersey on. So yeah, we all jerseyed up today. My grandma with the Titans jersey, my baby with my gift, and why she throw it down like that? Hey, okay. Open it up. First of all, she trifling because I don't like Whoppers. I hate Whoppers, but everybody else like them. So whatever, it is what it is. I get it. Yeah, it was a great time, a great moment with friends and family. I had fun. As you can see, I'm laughing with my grandma. We literally had a great time the whole weekend, all weekend. Thank you guys for sitting here chilling with me and watching and helping celebrate my birthday. Till next time, enjoy the episode, everybody. Hey, yo, what's up, everybody? Beautiful people. Welcome to another episode of Ta1k podcast. On this podcast, we spell talk with the one instead of an L because on this podcast, we always keep it 100. All right, let's get into it today. Yeah, I tried to get an episode in on Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Did not go as planned because it was the birthday weekend. All right, my birthday was yesterday on Sunday. The Titans could not deliver a win for my birthday. It's all good and dandy. I'm just waiting on the draft day at this point. Yeah, man, it was still a great birthday weekend. Friday, I got to go to San Antonio to see the Lakers and the Spurs play. My first time watching LeBron in person. Quite a few people. LeBron, Chris Paul, Anthony Davis, Victor Wembanyama. Shoot, even Harrison Barnes. I never seen him in person either. So that was phenomenal. That was great. Definitely happy for my daughter. LeBron is her favorite player. So at a young age, she got to see LeBron in person, which is kind of jealous of that. But it was cool. It was fun. Driving to the stadium though, if you've never been to the Spurs stadium, don't be alarmed. When you go to that stadium, it's literally a bunch of woods and then pop out a big ass stadium. Like it's in the middle of fucking nowhere. But it was fun, man. The game was good. It was a great game. Went down to the wire, all the way to the last seconds of the game. Dalton Connect was killing. Austin Reed was killing. Anthony Davis was a monster. That man had like 40. And LeBron had a triple-double. That was his fourth consecutive triple-double in a row. So we witnessed a bunch of history. That fourth consecutive triple-double by LeBron. Bronny was there, so we got to see Bronny and LeBron on the court at the same time. Not playing, but just on the court. CP3 and LeBron, we know their history, their friendship. And the Banana Boat kids, we know how much they mean to each other, so it was good to see them two on the court at the same time. Anthony Davis 40-point game. That's history already in the making. Yeah, we got to see quite a lot, man. Victor Wembanyama is unreal, man. That dude is seriously too fucking tall, if you ask me. But it was fun. It was real fun. So we did that after the game. We had to shoot back home, but we made it in time to see the main event on Netflix, Tyson versus Jake Paul. The crazy thing about that, everybody got the endless joke that shit probably still buffering. It's probably still buffering as we speak right now. But yeah, everybody talked about that. Everybody's making a joke about it. I found it funny, but it was annoying a little bit. It kept just buffering all the time. Everybody in the house, everybody in the world was at a different spot, and nobody watched it live together. Nobody. Everybody was at a different spot. I was watching it on the way home. I come home, my wife's watching it, and she's still on the fight before. And I'm like, yo, Jake Paul and Mike Tyson are in the ring. Like, y'all are far behind. What happened? Like, that was crazy. That was a crazy night. All right, we came back home. We watched the fight. We saw Jake Paul win it. First of all, if you're gonna sit here and say it was a bullshit fight, then you don't understand the whole concept of this is a 58-year-old man fighting a 27-year-old kid. It wasn't gonna go as what you probably thought anyway. Now, granted, I tell you straight up, I'm not getting in the ring with Mike Tyson. I don't care how old he is. I don't care how old he is. He could be 80. I'm still not getting in the ring with Mike Tyson. So, yeah. Everybody calling it trash. Everybody said this. Man, everything is not going to be what you really wanted. So, be lucky that you got to see. For people like me, who was born in 95, I got to see Tyson, but not really see Tyson. Like, actually, when I started noticing sports and really paying attention, we're talking about like I'm 5 or 6, so 01 maybe 02. Like, he's either fighting bullshit or he's out of the boxing world at the time. So I really didn't get to see Mike Tyson fight like everybody else did. So this was kind of exciting, man. Seeing a Mike Tyson fight, it was still exciting. Now I know he fought was it Roy Jones Jr. Not too long ago, but that really wasn't they both was old. Roy Jones Jr. was just really doing some bullshit. They wasn't really a real fight. Like this, to be honest, this last Paul and Mike Tyson fight was really a real fight, but it was a realer fight than it was with him and Roy Jones Jr. So I know people are pissed off. I know people mad. Probably people bet money on it. That was you, stupid, for betting money. Now I'll tell you one thing: the UFC fight on Saturday night was lit. John Jones did it again. Everybody had money on him. Everybody was teed up when he won, especially with the liver kick. That shit was crazy. Speaking of Saturday, also, Saturday was the fiasco. My birthday was on Sunday, but that Saturday night going into Sunday morning, we had the birthday party. I had a taco bar, potato bar in there. I had some friends pull up, some family pull up. We had a great time. Everybody gave me a present. Everybody knows that I drink, so some people pulled up with some bottles. Got bottles for the birthday. We had a great time. I wish the weekend would have never ended, but it has to end at some point, right? Yeah, it was Saturday night was so amazing. We had, like I said, had friends and family over. We got to talk, chit chat, drink a little bit, smoke a little bit, do all the stuff that we was doing, and we had fun doing it. Okay, I appreciate everybody who came out and supported me. I appreciate everybody who came out and helped celebrate my birthday. 29 years old yesterday. Okay, last year in the 20s, the countdown is starting now. Vegas is where I will be for my 30th birthday, Vegas. And in a year, we'll probably have this podcast up and running, and I'll be working while I'm in Vegas celebrating my birthday, hopefully. All right. So until then, this is episode 30. I'm super excited. I'm happy for this episode, the birthday episode, the milestone episode. We've been going through a lot together. As far as me doing the show and you guys that are watching, I appreciate each and every one of you guys for watching. 30 episodes in, and we are counting. We're still going. We're going a little bit more. We got 50 episodes, and then from 50 we got to 100. You know what I'm saying? Like, we're gonna keep going. We got to keep pushing, and that's what we're doing. Thank you guys. Like I said, I thank you guys for watching, keeping up with me, keeping up with like the whole shit. Like, y'all seen me from when I was just chilling to when I got the boys on and we talking about some bullshit, to me doing my rants about the Titans, my rants about football, the rants about college football rankings. Y'all been here through it all, and I appreciate you guys. Okay. But Saturday night was lovely. Okay. Also, we had some college football games on Saturday night, or Saturday period. Colorado destroyed Utah. What's crazy is Utah was, quote unquote, the best defense in the Big 12. So best defense in the Big 12 in the country, they're like top 20. And so they had the best defense in the Big 12, one of the best defense in the country. And Colorado put up 49 points on them boys. 49. Colorado's for real. I said at the beginning of the year, I have a video about it. I got receipts when some of y'all said I was crazy for saying Colorado's going to be a playoff team. How Deion Sanders and Shedeur is not really that good. They're overrated. Travis Hunter, he's a good, but he's not. Y'all kept saying they was overrated, and I'm hyping that team up too much. Well, I got the receipts. That's what Deion says all the time. I got the receipts. I can show you those receipts, and I'm going to go back and tell y'all how right I was about this Colorado team, how scary I thought they were going to be, and how scary they are looking. Okay? Next step for them is Big 12 championship, and then possibly the playoffs. I don't know how that's going to play out. Don't get me wrong. But the fact that I said there was a playoff team and nobody believed me on that, I got those receipts, okay? I'm going to pull them up. Trust me, okay? Tennessee and Georgia. I think Georgia took that game. They needed to win that game if they wanted to stay in conversation for college football playoffs. LSU was out. LSU took a heartbreaking loss. And now they can't. They're not going anywhere. BYU needs to step it up. They was the number one favorites in the Big 12 2 weeks ago, and they was looking like they was on a roll. Now they dropped the game. They almost dropped the game to Utah, but they dropped the game on Saturday. That's why I say Colorado and BYU are looking dead at each other. They're fighting for that number one spot, and so I hope it's Colorado. I'm gonna be cheering for them. Hopefully they get their shit together and they get to the playoffs. Right? Speaking of Colorado, I have a small little conspiracy theory about Colorado. Actually, Colorado and Kansas City for Travis Hunter. And I want you guys to hear this from me. Okay? So this is my conclusion, and this is what I got. Okay? Let's take a moment to actually think about it. Travis Hunter could possibly go to the Kansas City Chiefs. Now, it's a lot of shit that has to happen. First of all, Kansas City is not going to – it's too late to tank to get the number one pick. They was never going to tank anyway. And they're going to be so good, they're probably going to be in the Super Bowl, so they're going to have the 31, 32 pick. So it's impossible for Travis Hunter to go to Kansas City. I get that, but hear me out. Okay. Colorado plays Kansas in Arrowhead this upcoming Saturday. They play Kansas in Arrowhead Stadium. Okay. Without illegally tampering, this can be a way to show Travis Hunter the stadium of the Chiefs. Not only the stadium, show him the culture, because they're playing a game on Saturday, and of course the Chiefs going to play on that Sunday, probably an away game. But even if they play a home game, they still got to be there throughout the whole process. Like, they're not going to leave until Friday or Saturday. So, knowing that Colorado plays Kansas on Saturday, they're going to be there on Friday. So you can purposely, without being called tampering, show Travis Hunter the whole facility. Show him the Super Bowl rings. Look at who we got. Okay? Now, it is impossible, like I said earlier, for them to have the number 1, 2, 3 pick to get Travis Hunter. Now, you have first of all, Kansas City drafts real well. So I'm not worried about them drafting. What they have done, they drafted a lot of players to their team now. That's a lot of assets. A lot of assets, mostly defense. But offensive linemen to defensive players to some receivers, you have so many assets and you still have draft picks to where you can trade a lot of that to get to that top pick. Now, you're looking at it, that might be a crazy idea, but Kansas City already has one of the best defenses in the league, if not the best defense in the league. And then if you sit there, you get rid of some of those assets that make you the best defense. But if you can get rid of one linebacker, one corner, and maybe a defensive lineman, and then some draft picks. Yes, those are three key phases of the game on defense, but you literally replace all of that with Travis Hunter. And Travis Hunter is one of the best quarterbacks in the game right now. It don't matter professionally. It don't matter collegiate. He's one of the best corners in the game, which makes him one of the best receivers in the game as well. So if you sit here and say, I think Kansas City is the perfect place for somebody to come in and play both ways, because you have one of the best quarterbacks, if not the best quarterback right now, in Patrick Mahomes, throwing you the ball. And he doesn't just – like, Shedeur is a great quarterback, but we can tell when he panics a little bit, he goes straight to Travis Hunter. Like Patrick Mahomes, he goes to like Travis Kelce in need, but it's still rare that you see him panic. Not panic, but he going to his go-to receiver all the time when he needs to. Sometimes he switch it up. So having a playmaker like Travis Hunter if you can keep Xavier Worthy, I think it would be good, because I don't think DeAndre Hopkins is going to stay. If he does, he's not going to make the money he thinks he deserves. And I think y'all have a chance to win the Super Bowl this year. So he already got chased what he wanted, was the Super Bowl. So DeAndre Hopkins might not be there next year. So my best bet is, why not bring in a guy who is obviously number one on defense, but can come in on offense and give you key plays. Give you those first and third down plays. Give you those second down plays. Give you those trickery plays. And he still looks so good because he's with Patrick Mahomes. So, all in all, I know it's just bullshit. It's entertainment. It's just something to get your brain going. But really thinking about it, it can be a possibility that they have to give up. The Kansas City Chiefs will have to give up a lot to get to a position to draft Travis Hunter. But at the same time, I think it's doable. Will it happen? Probably not, but I think it's doable. And I think it's something we need to think about, because if Travis Hunter gets drafted somehow to Kansas City, that will break the internet. Like, break the internet. Because first of all, last year, this past year, they got super lucky to get Xavier Worthy. Like, I think Xavier Worthy was the fastest running back, was the fastest receiver, or fastest person throughout the whole draft, but definitely fastest receiver. And he's a little slight, I give that, but y'all let him fall all the way down to go to Patrick Mahomes. Like, that's why it's been so good for him. Like, you had a good, easy rookie year because you got one of the best quarterbacks ever. Especially one of the best quarterbacks right now. So, it's been crazy. Yeah, tell me what you guys think about that. Travis Hunter to the Chiefs, is that possible? Am I reaching? Am I doing too much? Is that too much to just ask, or am I doing too much with that? Let me know in the comment section. Okay. Taj Brooks. Taj Brooks is a running back for the University of Texas Tech, or Texas Tech University. 2 weeks ago, he became the all-time leading rusher at Texas Tech. He passed a lot of great names up, but he all-time leading rusher at Texas Tech. Great running back. Definitely going to be somebody to look at in the draft, because it's kind of hard to break records as a running back in any organization or any collegiate organization. It's hard to break records because some people stay 4 years, some people just dominate the couple of years that they're there. Some guys they're them, and so they go out on a limb with the records, and to be able to pass a record as far as all-time leading rusher, like, you're very special. Like, you're very special. I forgot the running back that he did pass. It was a famous running back. I just can't think of the name right now. But yeah, I would think about taking him in a draft, especially looking at his highlights. He'd be good for a team. Dallas Cowboys, Jaguars, maybe. Travis Etienne is good, but uh, I think Josh Brook is one of the backs that's going to come into the league and be dominant. A lot of more teams. I don't think that. I mean, you don't have a set running back in Miami. You really don't have a set running back in Las Vegas. So it's a possibility that all these teams that I'm talking about can possibly get him. Plus, Genty from Boise State. He's a good one to look at, too. Raiders got a lot of questions to ask with that. Are they going to blow it up, or are they going to try to rebuild next year? That's something that we don't know, but we got to see. Okay, so congratulations to Taj Brooks on becoming the all-time leader rusher at Texas Tech University. Well deserved, sir. Hats off to you. Tips off. Salute. You deserve it, sir. Okay. All right. Birthday weekend. So I was born in 1995. Yes, I am old to some. I'm young to some. But 1995 was the birth year. Okay. I feel like in my lifetime, I grew up in the perfect time as far as I'm one of the last generations of working class, but also one of the first generations of technology babies, if that makes sense. And so I know how it is to want to go outside, but I also know how it is to want to play the game or stay in the house and watch TV. Like, I understand both sides because I grew up with both of them. Let me know your birth year. What year was you born? What do you claim? I claim the 90s, of course. I'm 95. Let me know what you guys claim. What are you born? 80s, 70s, 2000s? It's crazy hearing somebody born in like 03, and it's just so crazy. And they're drinking with me at the bar. Born in 03 and you're drinking with me at the bar. It's crazy. 95, I felt like I said, I felt like I grew up in the perfect time. I had a lot of good things going for me. Entertainment, like Nickelodeon was popping back then. Disney Channel was popping back then. Wrestling was in the real hype era back then, so it was perfect when I was growing up for WWE. Sports, of course, was a key thing. It was nothing boring on TV when I was growing up. Nothing boring, and so Cartoon Network is my shit. One show that kills me all the time that people talk about they were scared of or they didn't know how to watch it. Let me know. Did you guys watch Courage the Cowardly Dog? Because I did. To be honest, I get why people got scared, but I never got scared. I thought this shit was so fun and cool. I thought it was cool. I thought it was funny. I didn't, like, everybody talks about, I was scared of the dude, Return the Slab. I'm like, that dude, Return the Slab. Like, I thought it was funny. I thought it was cool. But people got scared. People could not live. I think now people cannot watch that show without being scared. Or it might have got canceled. In today's world, Courage the Cowardly Dog gets canceled. Because it's too scary for children. It's not a kid's show. They used to put jokes in there that was crazy. I want to say one episode where they had basically like it was the dogs that was the pimps, and then they had the cats as the hoe. And she did not want to lead them motherfucker. Courage is trying to say this hoe, but she want to be for the streets. Like, that's literally the episode, bro. Go back and watch it. It's shit's crazy. Like, they would have if Courage the Cowardly Dog came out in this generation today, they would have canceled it after 5 episodes. 5. I think Courage the Cowardly Dog got 2 seasons. Like, they would have canceled it after 5 episodes in this day and age. But let me know what you guys think in the comment section. A lot of people that are my age used to say they were scared of that show. How do you feel about the show? I felt great. I loved it. Like I said, it was crazy. It's a lot of shows like that. Courage the Cowardly Dog, Cow and Chicken. Dexter Laboratory had some crazy jokes in it. You had what's some other shows from back then? Ren and Stimpy. Come on, bro. Ren and Stimpy canceled. A lot. Dexter's Laboratory. Dexter's mom had no business being that damn thick. Had no business being that damn thick. But she thick to the motherfucker. Okay, so that was crazy. Damn, what's some more shows I could think about? SpongeBob is crazy. SpongeBob was originally supposed to be an adult cartoon show. But somebody said it wouldn't pass for one, so they basically made it a kid's show. But that's why you see a lot of adult references in the show. Like the episode when they was cussing, or the sailor talk. and then other shit where they just be doing random ass jokes and shit, or what's the one joke when he was like, Patrick, your genius is showing. Where? Like, it's little shit like that we didn't understand as children, but now, like, I'm looking back at these episodes, looking back at these clips, I'm like, wow, I probably was not supposed to be watching this, but I did. And so it's funny that they try to remake a lot of shit now, like Proud Family. I used to love Proud Family back in the day, and they made sense, but now they try to remake it, and it's not the same. Like, everything is not the same, because when we used to get these cartoons back in the days, it was like, I don't want to say it was no boundaries, but it was no rules set. So you can say or do whatever in these cartoons, and it was okay. Now is you really can't say too much, but you try to get everybody involved. Like, everybody involved. Like, it's always got to be a homosexual character, a bisexual character, like knowingly bisexual, knowingly homosexual characters in the cartoons. A lot of characters that were white back then were trying to make black. I get it. I love my black people, but we can't be in everything. I want to, but we can't. Some things just make sense for a white person. Little Mermaid. Niggas don't go in water like that. You think a nigga's gonna be you think a whole black lady is gonna be a mermaid? Hell no. You're not getting the hair wet. You got us fucked up. So the Little Mermaid it's still a good movie. Just no black people is gonna be in water that long and be able to talk to fish. No, it's not happening. What else they try to make kind of recently? Of course, the only one that made sense with me is Princess and the Frog with Tiana. That was a good movie. That made sense. New Orleans, the type of vibe it was, that made sense for a black woman to be there. Made very perfect sense. But it is what it is, okay? I know everybody's like very racial controversy, very antsy, very, I guess, ready to defend the sexualities of people and all that, but at some point I ain't gonna say we gotta stop, but we gotta like just slow down. Okay, everybody's different. Everybody goes through certain things, and I get it. But everything don't need to be in movies, in shows. Like, we don't need to teach our kids everything like that. Like, I didn't learn about a lot of shit that I know about till I got older, until I was able to understand of what I want to be. We're trying to make kids try to be what we want to be. At their we want them like us right now, and it's not like that. I gotta let them kids figure out for themselves. But yeah, I can just name a lot of shows that just would get canceled today if we start to bring them back. But shout out to all my 90s babies. Okay, 95. I said shout out to all you 90s babies out there. Shout out to all my Scorpio babies. Okay, the Scorpio season was in full effect, and we showed up and showed out. Okay, United States of Scorpios. That's what we are right now. Okay, so shout out to my Scorpio babies. Shout out to my 90s babies. My November babies for sure. Shout out to all of you guys out there. If you celebrate a birthday, happy birthday. If your birthday it's coming up, or if it's today, happy birthday. I want to say happy birthday to you. Yeah, in the comment section, let me know what your birthday is. What do you claim? 80s, 90s, 2000s. Let me know what month you claim. November, October, whichever one you claim for the Scorpio baby. Let me know in the comment section. Okay. Oh, yesterday. My birthday was yesterday. Like I said earlier, the Titans did not deliver me a win on my birthday, but it is okay. All right, we have plenty of season left. We might lose, but we still have plenty of season left. I'm still going to cheer for their team. I'm still going to wear my jersey. I'm still going to be lit. I'm still going to rock either Will Levis or Jeffrey Simmons. I'm still going to rock my shit because that's my team. What that lady say, that's my man, and I'm going to stick beside him. Look at the screen. Yeah, so that's my team. They didn't deliver me a win, but it's okay. We got it. We got it next week. The Chiefs lost for the first time yesterday. That was crazy. Did not expect that to happen. Yeah, they lost their first game to the Bills. Bills were hype. Bills needed that win. They wanted that win, and so that was kind of cool to watch that. The Bengals lost to the Chargers last night. That was crazy. Dude, it was a lot of crazy good games on. Steelers, I want to say, won last night too, or yesterday as well. Let me see. I'm gonna look at it. But yeah, it was a crazy fun weekend. Crazy fun weekend. Crazy fun weekend. Tonight we got Houston and Dallas. Houston is going to be traveling to Dallas. If I'm not mistaken, they're going to be traveling to Dallas to play the Cowboys on ESPN tonight, 7:15 p.m. The easiest answer is to say Houston is going to win this game. Houston is going to win this game. Cowboys are not good. They're not a good football team. They don't have the firepower. They are just not a good football team. But it's two things. I want to say Houston's going to win this game just because I feel like if they win this game tonight, they're going to be trying to win next week versus the Titans, but I think we'll have a chance because they'll be a hot. Now, if Houston lose to Dallas this week, they're going to be pissed off and then they're going to beat the shit out of us next week. So I want to say Houston's going to win this game, but you know what? Micah Parsons might go ape shit tonight. So I say, why not give the Cowboys a chance? I'm giving the Cowboys a chance versus the Houston Texans tonight. I think they'll take it at home. And then this is going to be my first time calling, I guess because I did this podcast on a Monday, so I get to call it like this. So I get to call a Thursday night game, one of my first Thursday night games. Pittsburgh travels to Cleveland. Okay. Pittsburgh and Cleveland on Thursday night. I will say that I'm going to go with Pittsburgh. Now, I get it. Pittsburgh is going to be away, and Cleveland has no firepower, so it shouldn't be a no-brainer. But, when you're in the NFL and you go to play a division rival, especially at their crib, nothing is guaranteed. Nothing is guaranteed. So, yes, Pittsburgh is a better team. Yes, Pittsburgh should win this game. But I wouldn't be surprised if they lose. I wouldn't be surprised. So Thursday night, catch Pittsburgh and Cleveland. I will be back on Friday and do another podcast, and we're going to talk about next week's schedule, which we're going to talk about next week's schedule, and then that heads on to Thanksgiving the week after that, which is crazy. It's crazy. This year is moving the fuck along. It's moving fast, okay? So, yeah, for my game predictions, tonight, Houston versus Dallas, I got Cowboys winning over Houston tonight. No, I got Houston winning over the Cowboys tonight. I hope that it will be good to see Dallas win, but I think Houston's going to take it probably. Pittsburgh and Cleveland, I got Pittsburgh winning it on Thursday. Okay. Hope you guys had a good weekend as well, along with me. I know a lot of people didn't know it was my birthday, but if you did, thank you guys for the birthday wishes. Thank you for the presents. Thank you for showing up and showing out. Thank you for everything that you guys do. I will be back on Friday doing another episode, but this is the birthday episode. I have to catch up with you, everybody, tell everybody what's going on, what I'm doing. Okay, I didn't forget about y'all. I haven't posted in like a day and a half because I have been busy with my birthday. I ain't gonna lie, but I'm out of the birthday stage. The weekend is over. It's time for me to go crazy, ape shit. Okay, so that's what we gotta do. All right. To my people, to my family, thank you guys for being a part of this. Thank you guys for loving and sharing and caring for me. Thank you guys for keeping up with the pod and making sure I stay on the right track with it. I appreciate you guys. To my friends out there who came to the party, to my friends that text me happy birthday, thank you so much for the birthday wishes. Thank you so much for the fun memories. I appreciate you guys so much. To my mom and stepdad, thank you guys for being the guidance that y'all have for me, showing me the ways of life at a very early age, and helping me continue my journey as I becoming an adult and going through my shit. Big shout out to my mom, for real. My mom has been there since day one, of course. Been my ace boom goons ever since day one. If anything, my mom is somebody who would she doesn't interfere. So like unless she has to. When she has to interfere, then you don't want her to. But she let me grow up and be me and make my own mistakes, make my own decisions, make my basically you're gonna be an adult, and so like I gotta prepare you for this. We go back. Wait, actually, what's funny is I told this story at the party about how when I got my car and I got my license, I was able to drive. Really, my senior year of high school. My junior year, she was like helping me out as far as waking me up doing this, but my senior year. She basically said, you on your own. You got to wake up by yourself. You got to get yourself ready. You got to go to school. Like, I'm not going to do nothing. You know what I'm saying? And so it was a couple times I was late to school or I was late waking up. But the thing is, especially with my mom, so school started at 7:15, right? 7:15 a.m. I stayed like down the street from the school. So I would usually sometimes leave at 7 or leave at 6:55. And I get there on time. I even go to buy McDonald's and still get there on time. So, anytime I was late, though, what would be funny is she would let me sleep, and at like 7:10, that's when she'll be like, hey, I think you're going to be late for school. And I'm just like, well, why you did that way? But, there was hard lessons that I had to learn. Like, that was only like twice that happened to where I overslept and she came in there late. But other than that, like, I had to get up and I had to do it myself, and I did it. Shout out to my mom, man. My mom is a big contributor to who I am today. The reason you see the Zay for life like he is today is because of my mom, and I really appreciate her, and I love you, mama. Just like wedding vows, to death do us part, and I love you forever. Shout out to my grandmother who's in town too. That's really my day one too. She's been there with me through a lot. Every decision I ever wanted to make or have made, she's always been 100% supportive, and she always be there first to make sure that I get the credit that I deserve. Shout out to you, Grandma. I love you, G baby. We go way back, like I said, but I love you to the moon and back. To my little cousin who's at the University of Cincinnati, who we had on here twice already, a couple of episodes. Well, at least she's been appeared on twice. Shout out to you, girl. Keep doing what you're doing, having fun at University of Cincinnati. Keep working hard, keep grinding. Every day is not going to be the same day. Every day is not the day that's good today. It might not be good tomorrow, and the day that was great yesterday, it might not be good today. All right, but keep going, keep pushing, keep living life like you do. You're having a good experience by being in college at a great Division I college, and somewhere that's going to teach you character. And keep going, baby. I love you. Shout out to you, Indira. Shout out to everybody else, the rest of my family, the rest of my friends. If I didn't get to your name, I'm sorry. But it's a lot of y'all, and I just love each and every one of y'all. Thank you guys so much for joining the show today, helping celebrate my birthday. If you want to sing happy birthday, but if you don't have to, I appreciate you guys so much. Until next time, the birthday boy Zay for life is out.